What if I told you that just $5 a day could make you thousands of dollars richer in the future? Most people spend $5 without even thinking about it. A coffee, a snack, a random online purchase. It feels like a tiny amount of money, but small amounts become powerful when combined with time. Meet James. Every morning, James buys a coffee for $5. On some days, it's a snack. On others, it's an app, a game, or a small online purchase. $5 doesn't seem like much, so James never worries about it. But one day, James asks himself an important question. What if I invested this money instead of spending it? That simple question changes everything. James decides to invest $5 every single day. $5 a day equals $35 a week. That's about $150 every month, and more than $1,800 every year. Now imagine that money growing inside investments. Let's assume James earns an average return of 10% per year. At first, the growth feels slow. Many people quit at this stage. They don't see huge results immediately. But successful investors understand something important. The first years are not about getting rich. They're about building momentum. Just like a snowball grows as it rolls, investments grow faster as time passes. This is called compound interest. Your money earns money, then that money earns even more money. And the cycle continues year after year. After 5 years, James notices something exciting. His investments are growing faster than before. After 10 years, the difference becomes obvious. Now let's compare James with his friend Sam. James invested $5 a day. Sam spent $5 a day on small purchases. Neither of them felt a big difference each day. But 10 years later, their lives look completely different. James owns growing investments. Sam only has old receipts and memories. The biggest lesson here isn't about money. It's about consistency. Success rarely happens overnight. It happens one small step at a time. Many people focus on making more money, but they ignore the money they already have. Small leaks sink big ships, and small habits shape your future. Imagine two people earning the exact same salary. One spends everything. The other invests just $5 daily. 10 years later, their futures look completely different. The difference wasn't income. The difference was behavior. Your habits decide your future. Now, let's talk about waiting. Many people say they'll start investing later. They wait for the perfect time. But the perfect time never arrives. Meanwhile, time keeps moving, and opportunities keep passing by. The cost of waiting is invisible, but it's very expensive. Every year you delay, your money has less time to grow. That's why successful investors start early. They understand the power of time. Time is more important than money because money can be earned again, but lost time can never return. That's why $5 today is more powerful than $5 tomorrow. The amount isn't what matters most. Starting is what matters. Every big fortune started small, and every successful investor was once a beginner. So what do wealthy people do differently? They don't look for shortcuts. They focus on consistency. They understand that wealth grows slowly at first, but faster later. This is called the snowball effect. At first, the snowball moves slowly. Then it becomes bigger and bigger. Investing works the same way. The hardest part is getting started. Once momentum builds, things become easier. Now, let's make this practical. You don't need thousands of dollars. You don't need a high-paying job. You don't need perfect timing. You only need to start. Step 1, find an extra $5. Maybe skip one coffee or one unnecessary purchase. Step 2, invest it automatically. Remove emotion from the process. Step 3, stay patient. Don't check your investments every hour. Think in years, not days. That's how wealth is built. Most people underestimate what $5 can do. They focus on the amount, but successful people focus on the habit. Habits create results, and results create confidence, and confidence creates a better future. Now imagine meeting your future self. Future Alex looks confident. He isn't rich because he won the lottery. He didn't find a magic shortcut. He simply stayed consistent, one day at a time, 1 week at a time, 1 month at a time, and 1 year at a time. That's how real wealth is built. The truth is, most people never start. They keep waiting. They wait for more money, they wait for the perfect opportunity, and they wait for the perfect moment. But successful people start before they're ready. They learn along the way. They improve over time. And eventually, small actions create massive results. Let's recap. $5 seems small, but consistency makes it powerful. Time multiplies your results. Compound interest does the heavy lifting, and good habits create wealth. You don't need to be rich to start investing. You need to invest to become rich. The journey starts with a single decision, a decision you can make today, not next week, not next year, today. So ask yourself one question. What will you do with your next $5? If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to Investivo for more investing and finance content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.